Whoa. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Garry's Mod. And today, the map we're going to be playing is a horror map titled Valley of Eyes. Man, that is so weird. I am not used to seeing movement this smooth in Garry's Mod, and something about that highly detailed image contained within a Half-Life texture frame. It's almost like there's a square that's been cut away in my monitor. That is such a bizarre thing to see. This is a horror map that just appeared on the workshop, and I thought I'd give it a try because I don't really do a whole lot of Garry's Mod horror maps anymore. It should be something very interesting, to say the least. Now, the creator says that this is very experimental, so I'm interested in seeing what has been done that's original. And that little flicker that was done right there, I don't know if that was that light bulb flickering, or... I don't know, to me it almost looked for a second like it was my... Like I was blinking or something. Hello? So that's what this is, huh? A series of hallways in which we're being watched. Oh, there's somebody over there. Do we call the bridge? No. Maybe we have to place something there. Yeah, we probably have to find a battery or something and restore power. Why do I feel like that eye is anticipating me doing something with this chair? You can have it, I don't want it. Force field, eh? That's alright, as long as you stay there and I stay here, we're good. You're not what I expected to see. Are you gonna take shots at any point, or are you just gonna stare? Oh, hello, what is this? A tool gun, which, hang on, that is strapped onto the back of a revolver. Has the regular tool gun always been like that? I have never noticed that before. I've never seen it like this. Either way, it's bizarre that we can't pick it up. Seems like a very detailed item for this. Well, into the vents we go. Right here. Ooh. Now this is weird. We've crawled around in many vents before in games, but having lights right here? It's like, who is that for? It's almost like this deliberately is a passageway meant to be traversed by people. Now we are reaching the end of a tunnel, in which we have limited mobility, which means we are at a minor alert for a jump scare. No, excellent. But where are we exactly? It feels like we're way off course. We've come a long way from that bridge, or what I assume will be a bridge. Whole lot of corners here. And it kind of triggers my fight or flight response every single time my character starts to blink like that. Howdy. Do we need like a key card or something? Oh, great. Now that's really weird. Having black walls that make it seem like an endless void, yet because they are black walls, it obscures the turns in the hallway itself. That's kind of a cool idea. So it's a color mixing game, is it? Okay. Okay. So now orange. Alright, now one more. There we go. Whoa! Thank you, giant hand from the Krusty Krab commercial. Are you the key card that I need? I would assume so. Hey! Do I... Oh, you're moving. Do I just walk through you? Yeah, you move on out. Thanks, Shadow Man. Oh, that is the most original scare I've seen in a while. Okay, so awesome evolution on this part. So before, the path is obscured by the black walls. Now, an actual person hiding right in front of you is obscured by the color of the walls. That is so cool, and you have to push through him in order to get out. And you know, because you can't see any detail on him, it's one of those things where you stare for a second trying to make out some kind of detail and you just can't. All the while, you know he's standing there staring back at you. Is this the road to Taco Bell? It's like a weird, low-poly mockery of a neighborhood. Can we go inside any of the buildings? Well, there's buttons. Or at least there's one button. But seemingly with no power. I guess this picture means we have to find a red cube somewhere in here? Yeah, it's weird. This has the look of a neighborhood, but it almost sort of reminds me of the training areas in the original Rainbow Six. Like it's a mock-up or something. But a mock-up for who and for what purpose? And more importantly, by who? Oh, there's something back here. I don't like this place. It's all a facade, but a facade meant to hide what? This map leaves me with so many questions. For a second I thought that was another eye. I suppose it still could be. That's not stopping, but presumably this is meant to lead us to where we're actually meant to be going. You really love these black walls, don't you? Making it exceptionally hard to navigate. It kind of breaks the brain a little bit, actually. Locked with an eye-shaped keyhole. Oh, great. Satan's jungle gym. Do we have to climb it somehow? Whoa. Alright, let's get up here. Wow, this really is actually starting to be quite a good emulation of dream logic. Which is something that I talk about all the time. We come up here and we start hearing this sort of sad, almost regretful music. A lone share left alone here, a portrait of a man with a briefcase and his face blocked out. It's weird. It's like my brain is attaching all sorts of meaning to this because of the music, and it's meaning that doesn't make any kind of actual literal sense to me. And dreams often have that way about them. I mean, I've often said that you can feel intense emotion from just about anything in a dream. It doesn't have to make logical sense, it only has to make sort of... Oh, there's our key. I guess the word would be intuitive sense. You look at something simple and without communicating anything directly, you just immediately know exactly what you're supposed to feel, attach huge significance to the most random things. Because, well, in a dream, it's the entire thought, not just what you're visually saying. I really hope this music doesn't cause a copyright issue, because this segment really does need it. Into the void! The vision. This is like being in some kind of like funhouse or carnival at night. Just how much of this is it possible to miss? Oh, I see. This comes back through here. Actually opening up a hole in the wall of black. You know, every once in a while, as we come down the middle of this street, we hear that buzzing, that rhythmic sound that comes and goes. It sort of reminds me of cicadas, something you might hear in this environment, but, well, it doesn't sound quite like that. It doesn't sound quite right. Wait. That did something. Oh, I had to press on the eyes. Okay. I really hope you guys stay open, of course. But I'll tell you what, this looks like the texture of the object that we needed to open the bridge, so maybe we're getting close to what we need. Maybe not, but we found whatever this is. The eye-shaped key! And I can't tell if that was just blinking or if things did get noticeably darker. I could go back. Or I could jump for it. No, I can't. Kind of weird that that was my first thought, considering I did have the option of going back, but sometimes you gotta try the crazy stuff. Now, it might seem kind of dumb and obvious to say that this map makes you feel watched when it has eyes as a theme, but the fact that it's making me feel watched without saying anything is a little bit disconcerting. Because a lot of games have that idea going for them, but they always have a pretty obvious reason for doing what they're doing, like some kind of malice attributed to them or something like that, but here we are well and truly just being observed, free from any emotion or anything that I could even interpret to be a reason. Employee of the month. Well, I guess this would be Employee of the Month at the jam eating store, which is what I assume this is. Here it is. Here's his workstation. Eating jam all day, every day, as the position mandates. Okay. Oddly enough, this is like the first time I haven't been scared by my own reflection. Decisions, decisions. This really is like a fun house. Anytime I walk through a door like this, I'm gonna feel like I'm entering a different reality afterwards. 1, 2, 3. Looks like Employee of the Month hangs out here as well. Oh, you know what? I bet I probably have to close door number 2, right? There we are. And you're the one judging all this, aren't you? Okay, that was cool. Having a scare where I don't notice the thing at first, even though it has been here the whole time, and only see it once it starts moving. Okay, let's not move you. I don't want to screw this up in case I need it for something. Do I want to see or do I not? By having the texture of that building, it makes this place feel so big, even while it's so not. A crowbar. Okay, well, first of all, that means we can break down these boards, but more importantly, it means we can break the legs of Employee of the Month if it decides to show its face near us. Now, what is it that we're seeing on this screen right here? It looks like it's just... well, it's a view of this, but it's... the image is so small, it's hard to tell from what perspective. Oh, I get it. That eye is the viewpoint. It is the camera. But we can't seem to break through. Out of my way. Wait. Whoa, wait, I just saw an eye in the darkness there, and it's gone now. This is like looking away from a spider on the wall and losing track of it, especially since we saw something get dragged in here before. And there's something behind these boxes. Yeah, way to hide this door. It was real inconspicuous. Now we could continue following this way, but I say we see what's in here before we get distracted. Why is this actually landing with me? I saw you reading my quote. My name is Pixie. I'm a very disgusting individual. I was born with pig features, so nobody loves me. I even cut off my ears. See, to go back to what I was saying before, this is actually touching on an aspect of dream logic that I've actually never seen media do before. My mom and my dad both left me a long time ago, so even they don't know me. Where it's attaching meaning to things that have very little context to them. And also doing a thing where different individuals can sort of change identities within the space of a dream. Everybody forgot about me. I'm ugly and disgusting. I see you're leaving. Do you promise to remember me? Thanks for noticing me. Goodbye. You can come with if you want. And now I just feel like I've done the wrong thing for leaving. But that is such an important aspect of dream logic, and I'm so excited that this map is actually doing it. Connecting ideas that don't seem to be connected. For example, like, I'm so ugly, I even cut off my own ears. Those are two things that don't logically follow, and yet when you put them together like that, for some reason, it just feels like it goes together. Taking something that we started off being scared of as like some kind of ominous like warning for something that might be ahead, and then the next time we encounter it, it's a sad story with no transition in between. Have you ever had a dream where you have something that is like chasing you or is like a scary monster or whatever, and that same character is accompanying you? Or vice versa later on in the dream? That's almost what this feels like, and I've never seen it represented in media before. I should check on the rotating device. Yes, we will. And this is where this comes out, which means that if I had taken this door right away, it probably would have been locked, right? Yeah, you are the employee of the month, Pixie. And I do promise to remember you. Now, where were we? Right, over here! And, you know, having that corpse slam the door open whilst that thing was moving in the background, for a second it kind of made it seem like there was something much bigger moving back there. Ooh, and now we have the gravity gun. Oops. Come here, you. And now we had the ability to manipulate objects. Get in there, which means we can push a U. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? No, 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 no. I want to leave. Is this what it feels like for dolls when you close the lid on the toy box? Funny how simply making one additional surface black turns it from a day-to-night setting, with the eyes almost filling the role of stars in the sky. Yeah, this has changed. The path used to go the other way. Mr. Krabs, no. Running away again? They won't find your body. Let's just close you. I do not like the look of those. Eyes on the ends of stalks are the worst kinds. Especially when accompanied by vague threats. The end is near. I would hope so. This is our way out. Is our buddy still here? Yo! We could really use your gun right about now. Time to see what the mysterious briefcase man is all about. Should have known it wouldn't be that easy. I'm not sure whether we should keep the grav gun or the crowbar at the ready. It's almost like an art gallery where the gallery itself is hand-drawn. And that's what flicking the lights on is like. Wait. Do you see that? There's eyes suspended in the air, but that we can only see when they cross in front of something dark. We can jump and climb up here. Oh, this is so neat. Making light and dark literally different realities. I mean, granted, it's not the first time something has done this, but, perhaps the first time in Garry's mod. Are you the curator of this fine establishment? I'm almost afraid to shut the lights on you. A key. Key to what remains to be seen. What happens to you if we shut the light? We can't leave. So these light switches almost act as a universal switch. Some kind of machine. What about you? Oh, your buttons. But buttons which do what exactly? Oh, well, that's open now. There's a light switch here and some kind of red lining. Oh. Is that a miniature model of the street that we came from? Or maybe some kind of, like, street map? What are you? Time to go back. Okay, maybe that opens the door from the beginning. But we can't leave here while the lights are off. We need to do that. Lights out to bring that back. And you open now. Excellent. Triangle, square, circle, presumably each corresponding to the different irises. So I know that the circle is last, so I think it's square, triangle, circle. There we go. Now if we climb up here, can we see what's up on top of this thing? There's no going back. Well, I wasn't trying to go back. I'm trying to progress forward. What do you think this is? That was an abrupt cessation of the music. And that really feels like a face. Tiles or bars in a cage. Life. They won't find your body. Ending 1 out of 5. There's different endings? Ending 1 out of 5. Nothing left. Flip the switch. Ending 2 out of 5, Warhol's chair, take it for a ride. 3 out of 5, transgression, break the switch. Ending 4 out of 5, hope, leave the switch. Ending 5 is something relating to Pixie. And ending 6, you remembered him. So I guess in some way I had to defy that ending in order for this to work. Alright, what do we do with you? Okay, here I am, taking it for a ride. Ow. This actually causes blood to fly out. I mean, it's not hurting me as far as I can tell. It is quite strange, though. So, I could actually eliminate that guy. I'm just going back, trying to see what can be done differently. Well, there's no way through this way at all now. What does it mean, take this chair for a ride? Unless maybe I bring it with me to the end. Life. It literally is the life switch, huh? What if I just leave? What if I just say, nope, I'm out? Wait, I can leave? Yep, it was always my choice. Hello? I guess I got ending 4, leave the switch. I could also break the switch. Oh, I bet if I used like the crowbar or the grav gun or something, that could happen. And as for ending 6, you remembered him. How do I do that? Because that's the one that I want to get. But unfortunately, I am all out of time for now. So that was Valley of Eyes, and I really liked it a lot. Mainly because, as I already said a bunch of times, it made use of aspects of dream logic, whether intentionally or not, that I've never actually seen emulated in any piece of media before. And that's the ability to pack all kinds of meaning into things intuitively, without having any logical reason to do so, which is very hard to do, and it may not even be intentional, but here I felt it just worked. The way it uses music alongside these really simple images and stories makes it feel like you've been through a lot more than you have. Almost like how in a dream you can see a person and feel like you've had this entire history with them without even having any of the memories. And it just has this way of making things you've never seen before feel so intuitive, like how in a dream you might see something that's nothing you've ever seen before in your waking life, but somehow you just have an intuition for what to do. That's what this feels like. Also, I mean, it is really eerie at points, but I feel like the creep factor comes more from this weird sense of dread that dreams seem to have, which, just like most things on this map, is a really hard thing to qualify with words. All I can say is that this map has it. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this map out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you have any ideas for how to get some of these other endings, I would love to hear them and revisit them in the future. And as always, I will see you in the next one.